So coming to your hands and knees, knees directly under your hips, hands directly under your shoulders, taking a couple rounds of cat-cow. So inhale, lift the chest, pull the shoulder blades together, and exhale, round the spine, dome the upper back, and lift the navel up to the spine. Inhale, stretch and arch. Exhale, round, belly in, shoulders opening. One more, inhale. And exhale, round. Come to a neutral spine. So we're going to take a nice deep shoulder stretch. So you're going to weave your right hand. You're going to take your left hand a little bit forward and weave your right hand underneath you and start to turn onto the head and really pull that arm forward. So that shoulder, that right shoulder is opening up. Try not to let the hips twist too much. They'll twist a little bit, but we're really stretching the back of that right shoulder. Use this hand for leverage here. And then slowly bring yourself up and change hands. Left arm weaves underneath. Open up that shoulder. Put the side of the head down. Press into that right hand. Lengthen the left arm. Stay with your breath. And bring yourself up. Tuck your toes and take a very brief down dog. And we're going to bring the right foot forward into single pigeon. So you're going to bend the right knee and open it up. Now what you want to do here is tuck those back toes under. Lift yourself up and back. And then uncurl the toes. Now, if that right hip is not down, which for most of us it really isn't, take a towel, fold it as many times as you need to, and put it underneath that right hip so it has a little bit of support. Lift the chest, and then exhale, fold over, and stretch into that right hip. So really breathe into it. Send the inhale into the hip, anywhere it's tight. And exhale, try to find some release. Just allow the body to soften over the legs. Nice hip opener. Very important to keep the hips mobile. Want to stay here a good long few breaths at least. And gently and slowly, when you're ready, use your arms. Press yourself up. You're going to move the towels out of the way, or the towel. You're going to come back to down dog, and that right leg that was just bent, lift it up and let the hip open. Let it go. Just let that heel flop away from you. Stretch through the front of the hip. Then straighten the leg up. And put it back down to the floor for down dog. Reset in down dog. Find that even stance. And then we'll take pigeon on the other side. Left foot comes forward. Open the knee up. Keep the back toes tucked to lift the hips up and back. Then you'll uncurl your toes. And again, you can take a towel or two. Fold it as many times as you need to give yourself a little support under that hip, sitting bone. As many as you need. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, come forward over the legs. And breathe into that left hip. Really breathe into it. Inhale into where you feel tightness. And exhale, look for some release. Keep your inhales long and slow and your exhales nice and long and deep. Letting yourself sink into the floor and allowing yourself to get some opening in that left hip, some release. Stay with it. Couple more breaths. And then nice and slow, use the strength of your arms to start to press yourself up. Move your towels out of the way and keep them nearby. Find your way to down dog, and we're going to lift that left leg up, the leg that was just in front. Let the hip open, stretch, let the foot fall behind you. Breathe, then straighten the leg to wherever it goes. Put the foot down, find downward dog. Hold for a couple breaths. And then we're going to come into a nice wide child's pose. So feet together, knees wide. You may want to have a towel for your head. It's up to you. You're going to sink your hips back, head on the floor or a towel. Let the arms come forward and just flop onto the ground. And just let go. Just be in your breath and your body. You can feel free to stay here a little longer if you like, another minute even. And then when you're done, just nice and easily press yourself up, let it go and release.